Alrighty guys, how you doing? I hope you're all staying safe and staying healthy. Tonight what I want to explain to you is what do we do when we're in pain. So we always have an instance, and we've had a few people say that you bend over, you go to get something, maybe pick up the laundry basket, pick up that pencil off the ground or something like that, pick up the kids' toys, and all of a sudden you come back up and you do bang, something goes off and something hurts. Or the other case scenario is where you wake up and you go, oh, something's wrong with my neck. It's these kind of pains that we're talking about and how we're going to deal with them, okay? Because when we're stuck at home, we don't want to leave you guys stranded. So I'm going to run through a few things that you can do. Firstly, we're going to talk is number one is to ice, okay guys? I know a lot of us will tend to go towards the heat, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You can keep going with the heat if it's getting you the benefit. What I suggest though is always try to go with ice first. Ice is a good way to bring down the inflammation that's going on in the body, and that's key, is we want to get the inflammation down as quick as possible. So grab yourself, what I've done, I've got these sitting at home, so what you see is just a plain clear bag, just fill it with water, put it in the freezer, let it go. Have these sitting at home, ready to go, so when you do have any troubles, you can have those ready on hand for you. These are brilliant, they're going to last you a full hour of icing. You don't have to. What I've recommended is that we go for 10 to 15 minutes, every hour to 2 hours, okay? So what you want to do is take that bag, wrap it in a towel, just place it on the lower back and just let it ice, okay? The thing it's also going to do is give it a numbing effect, and that's really good because if we numb the area, it's going to allow us to do a bit more movement while it's not hurting as much. And that takes me to the second point. The second point is going to be movement. Alrighty. Now I'm not saying if you're in back pain, go out for a nice long walk, that's going to do you the world of good. Sometimes it might, sometimes it's probably too much. So what I mean is when we're in pain and we have this back problem, it usually means that you feel like you can't move in any direction. And that usually suggests that you're going like this. So if you bend forward, you're like, nah, that's too sore. Okay? What will always be the case with the body, okay, is that there's always usually one movement that doesn't hurt. So what that means is you might be standing there and bending forward, you're like, no, that's too sore. You might go backwards, that might be too sore. Going to the side though, might feel comfortable. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna try and stand there, and as you're trying to stand there, just gonna do gentle movements, not for any pain, but just to try and encourage movement. And what that does is it tricks the brain into thinking everything's moving better. Because the brain doesn't really know the difference between this movement and this movement. It thinks it's the same thing. So it means that if you're doing this constantly, if this was sore before, you'll get a little further with it. Okay, so be patient with that, it will come. The next thing to do is the positions. Okay, there are different things that we can try and do. Okay, positions, there are going to be positions that are really bad for us, and one of them is the couch. No matter whether you have neck pain, back pain, mid-back pain, avoid the couch when you've got pain. It's going to further increase the tension on your spinal cord and make things worse. So what you want to do is stick away from the couches. If you can find yourself a dining chair, a hard back chair, that's going to be perfect. The second one that you can do if you have lower back pain, and even if you have neck pain really, is what we call the 90 and 90 position. I'm going to demonstrate that. So what you're going to do is find yourself a coffee table, or you can find a lounge room chair or a dining room chair, anything that's going to get your feet up nice and easy, okay? So coming to the ground, you're going to place your legs up onto it and just come back. What you want to do is try and get your knees right up and onto it. What this is going to do is flatten out your back, and it's also going to leave your body in a really nice position where it's relaxed. So you've got the 90 degrees of the hips, the 90 degrees of the knees there. So doing this position and just relaxing here on the ground is a really nice way to relax the lower back and take the tension out of your spine. Alrighty? Now, the last thing here, guys, is most importantly is number 4 here, which is to stay positive, okay? I can't tell you how many people who keep a positive mindset will end up getting better results quicker, okay? It is all really important to just keep that positive mindset. Keep telling yourself it's going to get better. Keep telling yourself that, oh, I'm doing the right things. Because that mindset, where the mind goes, the body goes. So if your mind goes to a bad place, your body's going to go with it. Last thing as well with that is to breathe. Guys, it's so important to try and relax your breathing down. In any case, when we hurt ourselves, if you put your hand on something hot and you burn it, the first thing you're going to do, like that, you're always going to tense yourself. So if you've got any pain in anywhere in your body, the first thing to try and get control of is your breathing. So try and relax yourself, breathing into the belly there. So nice deep breaths there. So they're the 4 things to recap there. We want to ice. So make sure you're getting the ice onto it. Again, 10 to 15 minutes. Then what we want to do, move around, whereas it's just gentle moving. If you can feel like you want to go for a walk, do laps around the couch if you want, around the table, do that. If you feel more confident to go out for a walk, go out for a walk. Third thing there is the position. So remember the 90-90 position. Make sure you stay in hard back chairs and avoid the couch. And last thing there, stay positive, guys. We will always get to you. Hopefully this doesn't last any longer and we can always get you adjusted as well. So keep positive, keep breathing. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you do find yourself in pain, you want more advice, let us know. Send us a message on Facebook or just email us. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. So stay healthy, guys. Stay safe and we'll speak to you soon. Bye now.